I'm back. I don't know what happened. It was funny from get go. Sorry, guys. You're lagging. Yeah, get her done. You said. Well, I'm back. Okay. Somebody does. Somebody doesn't want me to do some reading today, right? So he's here, Shar. I'll let everybody know I'm back. Oh my goodness. What happened? What happened? Well, technology sometimes. Maybe they just wanted, I don't know. I don't know what they wanted. Ellen, I don't know. Could be many things. Anyway, so the next one was going to be Taurus. Taurus sign. And then I got cut off. Wow, it was kind of frozen. I don't know what the other thing is doing, but so welcome back, you beautiful souls, again. Hopefully we can continue. Yeah, the webcam, everything just kind of froze. You beautiful souls. I'm just checking there's no typo. There's no typo. All right. For Tauruses, Earth sign Tauruses. So events, situations. For most of you Tauruses, whether sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign, something is moving slowly, not as fast as you may want, but the things are they're processing, they're manifesting. Nothing we can do. Hey, Shar, I don't know. It was acting funny from the get go. So the website, the whole thing. So, anyways, um, so yes. So for Taurus, I'm going to do a couple of cards for Tauruses. Tauruses. A lot of us can manifest things, and it'll manifest faster if you're positive. It'll manifest faster if you really gave the reins up to the Creator, above, divine source. They will definitely um, put things in situations, people on your path that you need. As long as you don't ask for specific things, you can say, help me with this, help me with this situation. And if you want to manifest, you have to give some, you don't tell the divine or source how to do certain things. You just take what your needs are, and please be careful about your needs and your wants. Definitely not the same. What your needs are, and the universe will send you what you need, but what's best for you, as opposed to you telling them that's what you want, and they know that it's not. So sometimes you got to give a little bit of a leeway. We think we have control over our lives, but we don't. We have very little control. To a point, we have very little control about our life. We have freedom of ideas. We have freedom of choice, but sometimes the choice that we make, we could do better, right? So it's always good to ask for the universe to send us what we need. So for for some of you Tauruses, some of you recently perhaps have also been hurt. Sometimes not so much by, maybe not physically, but uh, definitely mentally, verbally, and they've got a big heart. A lot of Tauruses have such a huge heart, and we want everybody to be loved and cared for. We have a huge heart for the universe and everybody in it, including animals and plants and stuff like that. So for you Tauruses that are um, trying to manifest things in your life, just just be patient and wait as well. That's what I just said to Capricorn, because they do have to realize that things may not come in the time that they want. It doesn't always come in our time. It comes in the divine time, divine manner. So we have to wait for that. But some of you Tauruses are going to be celebrate. We have Thanksgiving coming, right? But it could be that, or could be a different celebration as well. I do see some celebration in your near future. It could be anything, right? For me, I believe I was going to do something of these readings, I think last Friday, when my voice was kind of going last week. All right. So some of you, if you've applied for a job or you want a promotion, some of this is a possibility. I mean, Tauruses, you have so many skills. I see some of you are being like jack of all trades. You have so many skills and so many talents that you can apply to almost anything. When you set your mind to something, definitely you can achieve it, but you have to apply your mind and what you want, state exactly your needs, not your wants, and trust that the universe will give you what is the best for you. So some of you Tauruses are starting a brand new chapter in your life and new the rebirth, and that probably has to do with the full moon we just had, the super moon. It was quite intense, the super moon, the last super moon of the year of 2023. So some of you, are ready. They're ready for it. You've got your little bag and all your goodies in there, and you're ready to move forth. There is a wish being granted to you. I sure hope so. I'm a Taurus, so it's hopefully soon. But there is a wish being granted to you. Things we're going to see here. What else is going to appear? Well, whoa. Maybe a little more of on the spiritual side as well. Some of the gifts that you're going to probably realize that maybe you had a hidden talent that you hadn't explored, or you don't want to share, but a hidden talent may come up as well. But you do have the skills of other things too. A little bit of money may be coming. So, if you feel lucky, buy a ticket. You don't have to spend a lot. But if you, spend $1 or $2, I'm in Canada, so you can spend $2. You can spend $6 for a ticket. But I do see a little bit of money, something about money coming in. Not so much as a really huge risk. So you don't want to venture out in something that you're investing a lot of money in. That's not what I see. But I see just maybe little gains. All right. In your life up until now, most Tauruses have always been, when you're going to hit, I wouldn't say total rock bottom, but when things are really going good and then it's going down a little bit, you think that you used to date a Taurus. He was all about money. Some of the men are very, very practical, and they like to have like the safety of a nice financial nest. But they're very, a lot of Tauruses I know, they like to have the money to pay the bills. Once the bills are paid, they feel like a sense of safety. It's paid, it's done. Then they like to splurge too and have fun with it. But they need to make sure that everything is where it is. And a lot of them love numbers. So it only makes sense that some of them may be accountants in that, but they love numbers and they love money. So very practical, but not all of them. They won't do just everything and anything for money, but they will work hard and put away some money and save. So, but most of you Tauruses, every time that you ask something from the universe, call it, faith, or if you have a lot of faith in that, but you always not going to be like 100% without. There's always going to be provision. You're being taken care of. Like a lot of people are totally protected. Well, definitely you're not going to be ever without, like penniless or anything like that. You're always guided somehow by the universe. So a lot of you are very in tune to that. So continue. But there is definitely a little bit of money in the works. But it could be through a job or a promotion, like I said. Inner strength. Sometimes people around you think you might be the strongest person they know. You have this inner strength. But even with inner strength, sometimes you as an individual can be a little bit tired. So just because people are saying to you, well, you're strong, you can do this. Yes, you can. But sometimes you need to take care of you first too. So some of you have been maybe a little bit not feeling well lately. Some of you maybe had some restless sleep. I know I didn't sleep well last night. I don't know why. Just kept waking up. I don't know why. But some of you are, the worries are keeping you awake. Some of you may have a lot of stress, maybe under a lot of stress, and that is enough to definitely keep you awake, like sleepless nights, going to bed and not being able to sleep. That's a little bit different. And if you could do this for a long time, yes, it can make you very ill. So you have to take care of that. People around you are always saying you're always trying new things, wanting to learn new things, spiritually developing. You're always like a go-getter and doing a lot of that stuff. But that's because yes, some of you are. That's who you are. You are not the type of person to spend a whole day learning nothing. You always want to learn something, better yourself at something, and there's nothing wrong with that. And some of you who are looking for the job, it may be, I don't see traveling too far. It would be in the same general area, but there is a possibility of either they say, yeah, you can work from home, or the company you work for may be changing office or something. I do see a change in that. Yeah, some of you maybe have invested money and you're waiting to hear how something is doing. I think something good is you're going to hear something good for as far as finances, and looking at the future, putting something aside, but looking at the future as well. As money thinking about, well, it could be retirement, it could be maybe you want a holiday or something, but you're always looking, where could I take this little bit of this money I have extra and put it somewhere where I can use it for something good, whether a holiday or you just, maybe you want to retire early. There's definitely something really good about that. And spiritually by next spring, some of you are going to either start meditating more or meditating, seeking more spiritual enlightenment. Some of you are becoming more and more spiritual, so that's good. And if you want to move home, go for it. It's a good time. I know a lot of around here, especially Ontario, Canada, a lot of the homes of price have gone up. Taxes are going up. But if you still want to move, there is that possibility. I would be good. And if you just want to renovate your house, again, it's a good investment. It's a good opportunity. So in all, I see a lot of spiritual advancements for you Tauruses, and a wish coming true. That's pretty good. Now, I told a friend of mine she's a Virgo. I don't know where she is, but anyways, she might be watching but not subscribed. She's a Virgo, so I told her, come and check it out. I'm gonna have Virgo. So I'm gonna pull a card from the angels. Messages from your angels. Ellen hasn't come back, so I don't know. Maybe it's her computer. Something happened. And Shar, you're Pisces. You use water and earth, Taurus. It's too bad. Maybe he wasn't at all mature. Because, money's great, but you need money to make the world round. But you need to, there's other things in life too, So, for you Tauruses, I have Rosetta. Oh, that doesn't surprise me here. Rosetta, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Yeah. Such a pretty angel. So, and that doesn't surprise me for Tauruses, because a lot of them I see they do work as humanitarians, and some are, teachers and stuff. So, it says children respond to your open-hearted nature. You are also charmed by their excellent family, yes. You're also charmed by their straightforward honesty, laughter, and innocence. In many ways, they engage and heal your own inner child. It's true. It's so true. You seek to give these children that which you desired when you were young. Also true. You also feel an inner calling to improve the lives of children, and you may wonder about the best way to proceed. Rosetta is an angel, and she's with you as a guardian angel who delights in bringing you new opportunities to help children. All you need to do is notice the young people whom I bring into your orbit. Be your delightful self with these children, and the rest will take care of itself. And as soon as you're ready for an increased role, please say the word to me, and I will increase the number of lives you touch. Please be assured that I understand your temperament and will only bring you to situations that match your passions, your talents, and interests. You are a blessing to children everywhere. So true. I mean, children, and that doesn't mean it could be children, your friends' children, children in general. It can also be your grandchildren. Um, you know, children, especially, I think nowadays, they need so much guidance. And what better person to receive this guidance from if it's a grandparent? Uh, some teachers are awesome. I mean, or people in general that have kids, right? So, silent watchers. Yes, I know. I know every time I talk, I know there's so many people watching, but they don't subscribe or haven't subscribed yet. Maybe they just want to check me out first. It's okay. There's a lot of them. Give a thumbs up, at least. And some of you, hey, sometimes I come here. I plan to be here at 6 and it's 7:30. If you hit the notification bell, at least you know when I go on. I go on live. So Virgo, this is for you. So ideas. Virgos right now, they have a lot. This month of October is going to be so creative for them. They're going to have so many ideas. I know a friend of mine who's Virgo, who is a teacher as well. So she teaches children. But I think a lot of them right now, especially if they have a partner, Virgos, I know because my moon's in Virgo, they also need to not only look at what they see, but how the other person see things. So sometimes, putting yourself in the other person's shoes type of thing, but you need to also understand their point of view as well as yours, because it can't always be your point of view. It depends on how the other person perceives certain things that you guys talk about. So as far as partnerships with Virgos right now, I see sometimes could be a lot of disagreement, and that's general. I mean, a lot of people can have disagreements. But right now, it's important that the Virgos really pay attention to how the other person explains certain things and try to see not only things how they see things, but how they perceive those things. Sometimes it could be a belief system, maybe a little bit different, especially if they're different cultures. But anyways, there's that. Travels, vehicle travels could be delays, could be postponement. But yeah, watch with the traveling. Travels, right? Okay, well, oops. So maybe some of you have done the work, so some of you Virgos, because things are looking up. Things are looking good. So perhaps sometime today, earlier today, this would have been a little more bang on. And I think a lot of you perhaps have seen the light and decided to do that. A lot of you Virgos, they're finally moving forth. You have strong opinions and ideas on things, and sometimes you're really quick to act without maybe, especially if you're in a partnership, without asking the other person for their advice. So sometimes that can be a little bit troublesome. So you got to be careful with that. And that's what I meant. You need to see the other person's point of view as well and understand where they're coming from or why they've come to those conclusions. For some of you that are working, I see you working smarter than harder. So basically, maybe you're just going to, these ideas that I see in October coming to you is just changing the way you interact, changing how you do your job, the different ways of lessening the load maybe. But it in overall, all the work is pretty good. It's pretty good. In your life, sometimes you get very fearful of certain things, but then and then you kind of retract into yourself and say, hey, yeah, I know this, so that's it, I'm going for it. But it's always that you're go, and then you step back and you think, okay, you can't go anymore. But then when you realize you're the only one holding yourself back, it's almost like you need to do this repeatedly over and over. It could be related to a past life. I'm not sure. Definitely, you always kind of doing this to yourself. You're hard on yourself. Sounds like a Taurus. You're hard on yourself. So don't beat yourself up. But just know that, yeah, okay, that too shall pass. You might run into a friend that you haven't seen in a while. This friend may be coming to you because they need something. It could be a bit of money. It could be a few things. Just be careful how you give. If it's they want money, just ask yourself how much you can or willing to. And if it's advice, give them your ear, let them, talk to you, listen to them, help them that way. But I think if they're going to come around and maybe they need a little bit, maybe they're in trouble, maybe they need a little bit of help. So it's entirely up to you. Okay. And I do feel that if they do borrow a bit, it looks like they're going to pay back. So, which is awesome. Now you are closing one of the chapters in your life. Perhaps you had something with a partner. It could have been a really good friend, but I see more of a partner relationship type of thing. It could be very well that you thought it may lead to more and it hasn't. So I don't see you totally walking away, but you're definitely closing a chapter on something. Something's maybe you're closing the chapter on your expectation and saying, okay, we're just going to take it as is and just move forth. And who knows what's going to happen later on. But right now, definitely, go with the flow with that. Because it is a good partnership. May lead to marriage one day. I don't see that right now, but you never know. So again, divine timing. So take it easy. No rush. Definitely no rush. So some of you Virgos, although you've had a birthday, there is some gifts that you're going to receive a gift from a friend or a partner. There's a gift, could be somebody from the family. And you may also realize that you have more, or your skills are more tuned than they were. So if you have a specific skill and you haven't used it for a while, you may realize that, hey, I'm going to go back and just kind of polish that skill a little more, because you do have definitely many, many skills in many fields. So you're not to worry about that. Your fear is always you don't want to be alone. A lot of workers, I just see here, don't want to be alone. You may need that rest sometimes, and the universe is telling you, back away. We'll help you. We'll bring you somewhere where you can rest, but you don't rest very long. You're very strong. You just want to go forth, and you want to do what you want to do. But take notice when you have that feeling inside that you need to take a break. Take a little bit of a break. Like, don't be too hard on yourself, and don't push yourself too much. Okay. Overanalyzing, yes. So Virgos, yes. I know. I'm not a Virgo, my moon is. I know what you mean. But just say the word. The universe will provide. You may not know everything about the future, and nobody does, but you're not always going to be alone. You're not always going to have to worry about things. Find that inner peace inside. Go into your stillness. It's just quieting your mind, just breathing in, letting your thoughts come in and out, but find that peace inside of you. That's what you need. Even if it's 5 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, do that and you'll see tremendous change around you and in you as well. So a lot of you right now, if they're expecting news, I said earlier, you would get like probably a phone call or something. There is another phone call coming to you faster. And I do believe it has to do with work. So again, promotions, it's the time. It's the full moon in Aries. It's bringing a lot of new beginnings for people. So, hey, go for it. That's amazing. But yeah, travels, like I said, postponement. So could be delays in traveling. Could be, some car trouble. So get your vehicle checked, the brakes, the oil, and, just make sure everything is working fine there. I'm just going to pull messages from the angels. I even played with my rose deck today. It's beautiful. All right, this is for Virgo. For you, Virgo, Caressa. You are the end of a cycle in your life, so call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you through your next step. Happiness awaits you. That's a pretty nice card. So like I said, if you need that little bit of rest, do it. Take it. Come back refreshed, renewed, right? So you may feel sad, as if your heart is breaking as a result of this ending. So allow yourself to cry and grieve, but know that we angels are near you right now. So when you're ready, we will gently show you how this ending brings new blessings into your life. But now, for now, the sadness that you feel may reveal new insights to you. It might inspire you to finish a project where you have been procrastinating, or to take better care of yourself, for example. So it's important for you to express your feelings during this time of transition. Either keep a journal, talk to your trusted friends, so somebody knows they know they can call me. Join a support group. Yeah, that leaves up to depends. And discuss everything with us angels. So definitely write a letter to your angels, if you need. Don't send a nasty letter to somebody. Write it, get it out. Then you can burn it or trash it or do whatever you want. The more you can release, the freer you will feel. Watch out for self-destructive tendencies, which can arise from misguided guilt. I will help you take excellent care of yourself during this transition if you call upon me. So you got to call on Angel Caressa. Whenever you need a hug, just ask, and you will feel me envelop you with my wings. I've done meditations before about with angels, and some people have told me sometimes they just felt the angel wings just bringing them in and just hugging them, and they got very emotional. So yeah, call on your angels. You don't have to believe in them. Your angels don't have religions. Call on them, and they will definitely help you. Call on them, and they will help. So, well, it took two videos to do this, but they were precise. Everything must be perfect to the point to make themselves 6 Virgos. Yes, they're a perfectionist. But I know somebody who's a Pisces, my brother-in-law. He's very perfectionist. Everything has to be, maybe, I don't know, I haven't looked at his chart. Maybe he's got a Virgo moon or something, because he's definitely, yeah. My sister's been married with him for a long time. So if she's listening, she'll go, oh yeah. He's very, has to be right on. There's no room for mistakes. He's so, everything's so perfect. Sometimes that could be OCD as well, right? So, yeah. Yeah, so a lot of watchers. Well, that's good. Well, I hope to come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to probably do the fire signs again. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Wednesdays, I'll see if I can. Wednesdays is busy, but I'll come back and do something. Well, thank you, Shar. Thank you for joining. Thank you to all who are watching. Blessings to you guys, and see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.